Now by the newest Raven, TJ Tampa. TJ, congratulations and thank you for joining us. As always, to the media, if you wouldn't mind using the raise hand function, we would appreciate it. And we'll kick things off here with Jameson Hensley.
Hey, TJ, congratulations. Did you get any indication that when the Ravens were going to be on the clock that you were going to be their pick at that point?
No, sir. Just before I got the call, I really didn't have too much of a insight on where I was going. I spoke to my agent a little bit. He kind of had a little bit to say to me, but I didn't know exactly.
Ryan Mink.
Yeah, TJ, I think a lot of draft analysts had you as an early day 2 pick, even some in the first round, and here you are in the fourth. Just, what do you think kind of led to that? And does that kind of put a chip on your shoulder to prove people wrong that a lot of teams missed out on a really good corner?
Yeah, they always say the draft is unpredictable, and of course I would have liked to go on earlier, and it's definitely a chip on my shoulder from here on out for all the teams that skipped me and all the corners that went before me, and I'm gonna use that as fuel every day.
Go to Brian Wacker and then Garrett Downing.
Hey TJ, congrats. Two things. First, what does the TJ stand for?
Tampa Junior. It's like a acronym.
How did you come up with Tampa for the? You just wanted to go with Tampa.
I mean, it was just. I mean, I didn't come up with the
Oh,
nickname.
right. Sorry,
it's
not
just,
you.
Yeah,
yes.
I kind of grew up on it.
And secondly, how do you think you'll fit in to the Ravens scheme, just based on what you know and what you've seen? I don't know how familiar you are.
I feel like I'll fit in perfectly. I know the Ravens do a great job at developing corners, and there's a big corner, Marlon Humphrey, getting in to learn from him as much as I can. And yeah, they take pride. Toughness is something that they take seriously, and then I feel like I'll fit perfectly.
Hey TJ, congratulations. Obviously the Ravens took Nate Wiggins in the first round. I'm curious if you guys have any, relationships. Did you get to know each other at all during the pre-draft process? And what are your thoughts of teaming up with him here?
Oh yeah, we were actually combine roommates, so I got to speak to him a lot. Then that's something crazy that happened. So yeah, I got to speak to him a lot.
And was that just a random thing that you guys ended up being combine roommates?
Yes, sir. We didn't know each other before that.
Okay, and then I guess just what kind of stands out to you about his game and your thoughts on teaming up on the same defense?
Yeah, he's a great corner. Of course, speed is a big thing. He's a ball hawk, everything. Can't wait to learn from him and compete with him in practice.
Go back to Jameson and then Ryan again.
Yeah, with TJ, I mean, what was you said you were combine roommate. What was that experience like? I mean, do you have any stories from you and Nate being there together?
We don't get to talk too much because we're busy all day. The most I ever asked him is when he's setting his alarm. So that's about the only thing we got to talk about.
Yeah, TJ, can you just talk about what you feel like are your strengths as a player?
Definitely physicality, just in all aspects of the game. If that's point of contact, getting off of blocks, making tackles, being a willing tackler, and just press, getting hands on, getting receivers out their routes. So,
Karita Parks.
she's on mute. Yeah, you're on mute.
Okay, sorry about that. TJ,
okay.
you talked about having a chip on your shoulder. What message do you have for Ravens fans of, who are they getting? What can they expect?
Yeah, I would say that you're getting somebody that's going to work hard every day. I've been at the bottom of a depth chart before, and I'm willing to work my way up again. And that's going to be a chip on my shoulder every day. And I can't wait to get started. Excited to get started.
Go to Cliff Brown and then Gianna.
Yeah, TJ, congratulations. Just curious, do you have any relationship with Charlie Kohler from Iowa State Connection? And also, do you know any other Ravens, and what do you know about, the Ravens, I guess, culture and tradition here in Baltimore?
Charlie, yeah, we're cool. Of course, we don't talk like a lot, but when we see each other, it's always a good conversation, catching up. And Yeah, the Ravens, they're big on pride and toughness throughout all their positions, and they're gonna compete with you no matter what the whole game. So this is an organization that I would love to play for.
Congratulations. I know you were saying you weren't super expecting the Ravens specifically. So when they called you, what was that call like? I guess who did you get to talk to and what did they tell you?
Yeah, it's so much going on. It's just surreal, just getting that call and getting able to talk to the defensive coordinator and just hearing everybody and how they were excited to have me. And that's a good hearing coming from them and just being even more excited to get started.
Let's go to Kyle Phoenix, and then we'll close it out with Ryan Mink.
Hey, TJ, congratulations. Just read that after you committed to Iowa State, that Kirby Smart from Georgia was making a big push to sign you to Georgia after seeing you at a 7-on-7 tournament. You talk about why you remain loyal to Iowa State, and is that kind of a big value of yours, and what's that kind of mean to you?
Yeah, so I trusted in Coach Campbell and the whole organization from day one, and they trusted in me from day one. And I feel like I had chances to leave. I never wanted to because they believed in me and they stayed true to their word every step of the way. And so I couldn't never like leave them. And I love everybody there, and I love the fans, the culture, and everybody.
Yeah, TJ, I'm just curious, what was your day like yesterday as you were waiting for the pick? What was going through your mind as you went to bed yesterday, and how tough was that wait this whole time?
Yeah, it's always tough just sitting there, just patiently waiting and waiting for your name to get called, and then it doesn't. And you can't think too heavily on it. You can't drift away anywhere, but just gotta stay locked in and just know that your name's gonna get called and be ready whenever you get there.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. TJ, thank you so much, and congratulations again. Enjoy it, and we look forward to meeting you in Baltimore next week.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to get started.